Ostensible ownership. The Crossbell Civic Center. The Crossbell Civic Center, huh? The city's Residential Affairs Division recently discovered several change of resident forms with suspicious names and is now requesting a formal investigation. For details, please visit the reception desk at the Civic Center, formerly known as the City Hall. Cheon Receptionist. Blunder my umbrella. Momo swung by for an errand and lost something important to her. Could you help us find it? Come to Morik's Bakery on West Street for details. We'll be waiting. Yo, you know we gotta help my daughter Momo. Beta testers wanted. Chief Roberts, who will soon be offering a puzzle game, Pom Pom Party, on orbital terminals throughout the city. Accordingly, I need some help conducting a final user acceptance test. Since the special support section has been looking after Tio, I'd like all of you to participate. I've already informed the IBC's receptionist, Lanfei, to just ask for me at the desk. I look forward to speaking with you. A puzzle game? Oh, wait, wasn't Yona and Tio playing something like that, maybe? Pom Pom Party? I feel like they might have been. A puzzle game, huh? I'm not too good with... I'm not the best with puzzle stuff. It depends. Maison the Mill and Monster Extermination. Oh. We already completed that. Friend. Nice. You were presented with the Medal of Order. Nice.
出ている緊急要請はすべてクロスベル市内だな。この程度の数だったら一通り片付けても良さそうだ。
Oh, for sure.
財団の依頼もティオちゃんが関係しているかもしれないし、モモちゃんの依頼もできれば聞いてあげたいわね。
では緊急要請を片付けながら旧市街の交換屋を訪ねるんですね。
なあ、そうしよう。ま、雨も降っていることだし、ぼちぼちやっていこうか。
Alright, well, you know what we gotta do before we even get to side quests or anything like that. We gotta speak to every NPC. We gotta run around. Remember the SSS top priorities, responding to the citizens' request and putting public safety first. Sal and Lecter fall outside with that, but leave them to the first division for now. You kids have your own duties to attend to. Understood, Chief. Alright, let's see. Check in on Kia. Oh, are you guys going out? Yeah. Is that homework you're working on, Kia? Yep, I'm doing it earlier than normal today since I can't go out to play. But what I really want to do is take a ride in the car. Oh, now I'm starting to feel bad. Next time we have a sunny day off, we should all go out for a drive. Okay, it's a promise. Oh. Okay, Kope is in here. Makes sense. Honestly, we should just let Kope inside. Even you're not immune to the rainy day blues, huh, Zeit? I hope you don't mind watching over the building to pass the time. Yeah, this is crazy. The vibe here is completely different. It's been storming like nobody's business out there today. Not that it matters to me. That's why I keep my business indoors. This dude really thought he was on to something with that, huh? Mimi, are you outside?
Splish splash, splish splash. It's raining today, did you know that?
Say, SSS, does your team own a new orbital car now? I could swear I saw you drive by in one yesterday. Yeah, we do. It's the latest model of the Zeiss Central factory. Wait, what? An orbital car by the ZCF? If you don't mind me asking, would you happen to know what its top speed is?
We haven't quite tested it yet, but it can supposedly go up to 1,500 stelch per hour.
Goodness gracious, what ludicrous speed. And ZCF reached it with their very first car? Wow, that sure is something. I suppose this means the automotive industry has 3 big manufacturers now. In that case, things are going to get a heck of a lot more interesting down the road.
I know, right? The competition's sure to heat up, which means even more beauties rolling off the assembly line.
There she goes again.
Well, great minds drive on the same roads, as they say.
Good one, Ellie.
All drivers, please keep your speed to a minimum. There tends to be more traffic than usual on rainy days. That can be a problem due to how slippery the roads get. Make sure to drive extra carefully on wet surfaces. I hate loafing around at home while it's pouring like this. If you ask me, a rainy day is a perfect chance to pick up your favorite umbrella and go for a stroll.
Yeah, it can be nice sometimes.
No one told me it was gonna rain. Why'd this have to happen today? We've been waiting for this vacation for so long. Yeah, I know, but there's no use crying over it. There's plenty of ways to have fun indoors on a rainy day. All you have to do is think of one.
That's true.
Telltale's always abandoning the kitchen to sneak a peek at who's seated at the tables. I wonder if he's planning on bringing dishes out personally as an excuse to introduce himself again. He never knows when to give up.
Latte!
The atmosphere here at Peace's changes quite a bit when it rains. The hustle and bustle of the restaurant mixed with the pitter-patter of every little droplet. That's what I call ambience.
Evidently, I can't leave Celtio to his own devices or he won't evolve as a chef at all. Desperate times call for desperate measures, as they say. I just may have to follow that advice. You think so? None of this holds a candle to our own cooking, if you ask me. That's the best thing you can say, old man.
Isn't this delicious, dear?
Cooking is an art, and that means creativity matters. Next time I create a new dish, it's going to shock the entire continent, I can promise you that. Cooking, like any discipline, requires you to develop strong fundamentals first and foremost. Take art, for example. The greatest abstract painters still have a solid grasp on realism, you know. I just wish Celtio would figure that out sooner rather than later. Yo, he's speaking facts with that. That was a good ass line he just said. Neston. Welcome, SSS, and thank you for choosing Times Department Store for your rainy day purchases. Please accept this if you would. I received a ď'Love. What's this for, Neston? It's a token of gratitude to you for going out of your way to visit us during rainy weather like this. We started this practice recently, but it's limited to the first 100 visitors of the day. Oh, I see. That's some excellent customer service. Yeah, it helps make this downpour feel a little less dreary. I'm happy to hear you say so. That was indeed the intention. Enjoying your time shopping with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Earl's fiance, Scott, has been coming to see her at work more often. It's really been brightening up her days. I'm a little jealous, honestly. Welcome, everyone. Not even the stormiest of rainy days can keep us from opening our doors. There's never a bad time to shop at Times Department Store, so please enjoy your visit. Yeah, she is too happy right now. Scott showed up for her. Okay. So today I need black pepper, mustard, and olive oil. I can always remember what to buy, even without a list. Why doesn't my memory work like that when I'm taking tests too? My daughter has been meaning to develop a new addition to her juice stands menu. Since the rain is keeping her at home, she's taken the opportunity to make some headway on it. Where do you think she gets all that ambition? I'll give you a hint. You're looking right at her. Okay then, Mom. Now look who it is. Rona. We get a gift just for coming in when it's raining? Wow, this place is ritzy. That guy's the manager too, right? And he's giving these out personally? Like, wow. Talk about customer service. I want a jumbo-sized Mishi plush more than anything right now, but they're so expensive. Should I save my money and get a big one later, or grab a cheaper tiny one now? Decisions. Is that Janetta over there? Oh, it rains. Let's see. Healing bombs, antidotes. I'll also need some stimulants. Is he preparing a first aid kit? Where could he be going? Oh, this Mishi plush is so cute. Can I have this one, Southwark, please? Oh, sure. Let's see. That'll be 500 mirror, please. That's not what I meant. I'm asking you to give it to me as a present. Why would I do that though? Because we're co-workers, obviously. What? That's not how it works at all. I figured out a cool way to kill time. I call it people watching. All sorts of people go shopping here, so it never gets boring. Kane whines about my shopping sprees much less than he used to. I knew he'd grow to love spending quality time with his mom like this. Well, it just makes me so happy. I don't really think that's the case at all. But let's not tell her that. You may be interested to know that we have rain boots in stock. It's not uncommon for a customer to purchase a new pair and wear them right out the store on days like these. Yeah, the music really fits the vibe right now. This store selection never fails to impress me. Unfortunately, that makes it all the more harder for me to decide which one to buy for my wife. For some reason, rainy days like these remind me of when I was an art dealer in Erebonia. Back then, I spent day after day racking my brain for a way to squeeze every last mirror I could out of each piece.
Just thinking about it makes me shudder with anxiety. Prada. No wardrobe is complete without clothes for a drizzly day. After all, bad weather is hardly an excuse to not look your best. Fashion is all about the time, place, and occasion. That's why we have sets geared specifically for tackling the rain in style. Are you interested? I'd be happy to recommend you a new assemble. Wait a sec. Okay, so we'll avoid the IBC and Morg's Bakery in the former City Hall for now. It pains me to admit this, but I don't know the first thing about the orbital appliances we sell here. I realize now that what a disadvantage that is. The last thing I want is to reflect poorly on our store, so I've been studying in my off time. Doing so has really allowed me to see Wendy's craft in a new light. It's incredible what orbital engineers like her are capable of. I tried learning some of the more technical minutiae myself, but my mind just wasn't built for that level of complexity. I've never seen that word before. Orbital cars and computers are nice and all, but they're way too rich for the average person's blood. Sure, prices are trending downward, but who's to say if they'll ever be low enough for working class families to afford them? It's real shit. Horrible goods are just so fascinating. I find myself coming here to browse even when I don't need anything specific. The way an orbital appliance is designed reflects the value of its manufacturer. For instance, the Epstein Foundation and ZCF are the cream of the crop when it comes to prioritizing function over form. The Reinford Company, on the other hand, goes for more ornate feel, while the Verne Company strives to make their products pop. The managers gained a newfound respect for Wendy, I think. It used to be that every time he said her name, it'd have this snooty, condescending tone to it. But there's not even a trace of that anymore. It's almost like he admires how good of a job she does now or something. Wendy was totally weirded out by it at first, but she grew to accept it over time. Bernard actually picked up studying ordnance. Who could have guessed? You think it's because he started off as a designer? Maybe a hunger for learning comes with the territory. Yeah, this is kind of depressing. Oh, I almost went. I was like, yo, we can't go. What is it? Just Chiruru? Oh, just a citizen. Rain, go away. I mean it. There's nothing more miserable than this. I need to finish these errands up so I can get myself home already. We got Pansy here. Mary Bell's in charge of the IBC's technology department, and she knows a ton about orbital tech. Maybe I really should study orbital engineering after all. Pansy, you've seen the light. You're finally ready to walk the path of the humble engineer.
This is a big moment. You're going to grow up to work for the railways like your dear old dad, aren't you?
No, I hate trains.
Damn. I mean, she has been saying that whole time. Okay, here's Chihiro.
Hey Chihiro, where are you gonna travel to next? For now, I'm planning on walking around Crosswell and seeing where my feet take me. Even just in this state, there's still a bunch of parts I haven't checked out yet. Suit yourself. You're out of your mind if you ask me. Only a nut job would want to be in all those weird places you go to. You're one to talk, Mr. Junior Geofront Inspector.
Got him.
Chihoro's liable to set off on another one of trips any second now. I should make some of my special fried rice while I still have her and Ryu in one place. My ancestral home is Calvert, but I do know my way around an eastern dish.
Oh, that sounds nice. I guess Uncle is at the library, huh?
My husband is the director of the city library.
Auntie, we already know this.
His position led him to befriend a famous reporter years ago.
A famous reporter years ago, huh?
Whenever they meet, they get into levels of academic discourse you wouldn't believe or understand. They're like two little boys, overactive imaginations and all.
You know, when I think about reporters, I always think about, obviously, my daughter, Dorothy, but I always think about Niall too. Rainy weather has its charms in a picturesque sort of way. It takes skill to capture photos in the rain, but you know what? That just makes it all the more fun. Olga.
I like to set aside rainy days like these to focus on my hobby. What hobby, you ask? Why, handicrafts, of course. I've been making a quilt for my latest project. All I have to do is take it one stitch at a time. It's both fun and stimulating.
Oh, the humanity of it all. My car is liable to get soaked right through this weather. What I wouldn't give to have a garage. Well, no matter. I just have to give her a nice good wash tomorrow. Or, you know, you could just buy something to cover it, like a tarp or some shit. The original City Hall, that is to say the Civic Center, was designed by my grandfather. He was an amazing architect who had a hand in drafting up almost all the Crossbell's public buildings. I've long aspired to reach those same heights with my own career. And now I've designed the exterior of the successor to his original creation. History has a funny way of repeating itself.
My husband often tells me about his grandfather. He was an incredible architect, not to mention the measuring stick my husband always compares himself to. I'd go as far as to say he might have a teeny bit of a complex about it.
Sammy!
I hardly ever see the third floor tonight on account of my poor timing. But I actually ran into her for once this morning. She told me her name was Sully and that she was a performer in training at Arkansas. You must not have debuted it yet. I have to keep my eye on her.
Wasn't this apartment's Ilias? Sully's just been staying with her, I thought.
She'd be 10 times as thrilled if she realized who the true Tanat was.
I sent Momo off to the bakery on the errand. It's taking an awfully long time though. It could be that she got confused. Maybe I should have been more clear about which bread to buy. Or maybe, just maybe, if you feel like she's taking a long time, you could go look for her at the bakery and figure out what's going on. How about that?
Oh, that Momo. He went off into the pouring rain to run errands for us. All smiles all the way. I suppose she was just that excited they used the new umbrella Tally's bought her.
What's going on, Pete?
We've been getting in a lot more requests for legal counsel recently. Mr. Grimwood's been working on them day in and day out, and he's still learning to take a break.
It appears Heyo's acquisition of the old Rivachi compound is proceeding smoothly. I worry deeply about what could happen if it falls into their hands.
Me too. It would be a big problem.
Yes, though there may be nothing we can do, save for taking it as it comes. Goddess above, even now, issues such as these continue to plague Crossbell.
Ouch. Oof. My joints always ache on rainy days. I'm going to need to get some medicine from St. Ursula.
You okay, Granny?
I can take you to the hospital if you need it. Thank you, Ferret. That's quite alright though. I can get there on my own.
Nah, screw that. You ain't going by yourself. Are you crazy, Graham? Henri.
I have a ton of Sunday school homework right now. Kia's test scores have been leaving me in a dust lately, so I've got to study even harder.
And be honest, Henri. Well, good luck keeping up with her. Especially if you're, average in terms of, being smart. But she's a damn cheat code. My mind starts to wander whenever I pass the time by myself like this. For instance, I've been ruminating over that purple-haired girl who saved Colin earlier this year. Are we truly destined to never meet? I wouldn't even know where to begin finding her. It's simply a hope I can't let go of yet. But if I ever get the chance, I would love nothing more than to offer that girl my gratitude in person. Rin. She's long since returned to Liberal with Estelle and Joshua. I'm sure she still has a lot of emotions to work through, but I know she'll come back one day, eventually. For sure. You will definitely meet her in the future.
This tastes so good. Oh, Colin snatched the cookie just now, didn't he? What a mischievous little boy. Bond's family used to live in this area, but they moved away recently. They came to say their goodbyes before they left, but we haven't heard from them since. I hope they're settling in alright.
Yeah, that was crazy, seeing that they was leaving. Yeah, we won't get a chance to see Sunetta anymore. And her cat, what's her cat's name? Her kitten, Mary. That's sad. Yeah, this is sad. Let's check in with Joanna. Where are they?
The 3 youths who moved in next door recently have been rather problematic.
The 3 youths? Oh, it's the ones with the car? Huh. I thought they were from outside of Crossbell.
They drive recklessly around the city, blast loud music in the dead of the night. Such behavior is simply intolerable. But even should I complain, they refuse to listen. It's quite a dilemma. Johanna, are you drawing on the windows? Oh, well, they were so foggy that I was simply... excuse me, my lady. I really should be getting back to my cleaning.
Johanna's cute. Oh, Johanna's not here. I keep forgetting. Damn, does this make anyone else sad? I feel like I want to get, I don't know, I feel sad for some reason. Maybe it's because T.O. isn't here. Oh, here we go. We got a little different vibe.
Can I interest you in a game of roulette? The Wheel of Fate is always happy to welcome you in.
I figure since the previous 2 spins were red, the next one would be black. I guess that kind of simple logic doesn't work with gambling.
My apologies, but I'm afraid this round belongs to me. You're good, but you won't be so lucky next time.
I pray you go easy on me.
Leave your worries at the door and have some fun at Barca. Why suffer through the rain outside when you can make it rain near in here?
That's a good quote. That old bat of mine can say whatever she wants. It ain't gonna stop me from gambling. That's why you are a shitty husband. This is the life I was born for. Let it ride.
Speaking of Randy, as he's still away at the moment, he informed me that he would be returning to the CGF for a short time.
Yes, that's right. He should be joining up with us before long, though.
I see. And if it isn't any trouble, would you mind telling him to stop by once he's in town? Let him know I've got a bottle of wine waiting to welcome him back.
We will.
After we're off duty, of course.
You gotta put your foot down sometimes, Ellie. Hey, Sophia is in here. I think that's her name, the ice cream girl.
Lady Ilya, no amount of rain could ever put out my burning passion for you.
It's days like this that separate us from the other so-called superfans. Lady Ilya, Risha, we love you. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir. Balsamo.
Hello there, SSS. We appreciate your visiting. However, I regret to inform you that everyone is busy preparing for this afternoon's performance.
Oh, sorry about that. We didn't realize now was a bad time.
Well, it's not as if we had any particular reason for coming. We can visit another time. Until then, sorry to bother you, sir. I see that is pouring out there. Here at Hotel Millennium, we suggest attractions to our tourists that they can enjoy even on the rainiest days. You're welcome to inquire as well. While we're not nearly as busy as we were during the anniversary festival, we've had a noticeable surge in bookings as of late. Yo, I'll never forget the anniversary festival. It was so many damn people. It was crazy. Perhaps it's due to the Orbital Network reservation system the manager put into place. If this trend continues, then Hotel Millennium's future is looking very bright indeed. The carpets always get caked with mud on rainy days. It's such a pain to clean them too. Still, seeing them look sparkling new again does give me a sense of accomplishment. And getting there, Doris. Hell, it doesn't look like anyone's here. Oh. You know, I really wouldn't mind passing the time in a hotel like this. But if you ask me, I think it'd be better spent at the casino. Let's see, what shall we do today? Perhaps it'd be a good idea to take advantage of the hotel's services as the manager suggested. Good morning, and welcome to Hotel Millennium. If you're headed out into the rain, might I offer you an umbrella? It's no trouble really, simply ask and I'll be happy to oblige. That's pretty cool. Anyone scared off by a little rain can't call themselves a real gambler. Rain or shine, I'm gonna let it ride. This guy is always talking crazy. It's tough pulling in customers on rainy days like these. Talk about putting a damper on business, huh? It's looking more and more likely that Rivache's old compound is going to end up in Heiyu's hands. Once that happens, they'll gain a significant foothold in Crossbell's underworld. And given the state's current condition, I doubt much can be done to stop them. You said nothing but the truth. Wow, did I sleep like a log just now? I always come to the guaranteeing after I'm done with my hostess work. It's comfy and quiet here, though it lets me get my 8 hours of rest in. Is it true that that building in the back of the alley is up for sale? These scary men in black used to stand in front of the place all the time a while back. I wonder what new owners will be like. What's going on, Graham? I've been keeping tabs on what's happening with Rivache a lot. Not that I'll need to for long. Soon that place is going to have Heiyu's name on it. If only I'd known beforehand, I would have snatched it up first and resold it to them at a higher price. Right, Imelda dabbles in real estate. How could I ever forget? You can't knock her. Gotta do what you gotta do. Patrolling on rainy days isn't easy, even if it's just light drizzle. Make sure to stay dry, alright? You don't want to catch a cold. You say that as we are walking around in the rain already. The CPD was completely reconstructed after the previous commissioner's dismissal and Mayor Cross's election into office. With that comes new challenges in our organization. Even so, I wholeheartedly believe we're making progress. People are likely going to expect more from the SSS than ever before now, so keep doing your best, everyone. Fran and I will make every effort to support you from the back lines.
Hey, shout out to Rebecca and Fran.
Hi everyone, you came at just the right time. There's something very important I'd like to discuss with Miss Seeker.
Oh, she's trying her best.
What's going on, Fran? You never look this serious. Well, I just had to ask. Can I really not call you Noe when we're on duty?
Let her be. Just let her call you that.
Oh, Fran. And here I was thinking there was some sort of emergency. Didn't I explain this several times when my transfer to the SSS was decided? I told you that if we're going to work together, you need to have a certain level of professionalism on duty. But no, I mean, Miss Seek. I can't do it. You'll always be Noe to me.
Can't you give her a break, Noelle?
Surely it's not that big a deal. I agree, not to mention, Miss Seeker simply doesn't sound right coming out of Fran. And we can't have her hesitating what to call you if there really were some kind of crisis. I guess so, but... See? They're on my side. Somebody could end up getting killed because of me.
Yo, that is not something you get hyped up about, Fran. That's crazy.
So that leaves me no choice but to call you Noe. You might as well loosen up a little. After all, the SSS is a bit, shall we say, slipshod as far as a police division go. I mean, just look at the chief.
Ozzy is going for the jugular.
Oh, for the love of Adios, fine. But only because I'm being overruled here. Yes, score 1 for Franny. Thanks for all the help, guys. Well then. Good luck out there, Noe. Oh, come on. Do you have to say it like that too? Just this once. So she claims.
Noelle never stood a chance. And it's not like we didn't all gang up on her to make it actually happen. Wait, let's see if she says anything.
Phew. It feels so good to get that out of my system. I was starting to have Noe withdrawals. Now that that's settled, I can get back to work and do my job right. Oh, come on. You can't seriously mean it was affecting your job performance. You heard Ellie. Calling you Noe is a matter of life and death. That goes double for me. Rest peacefully, professionalism. I hardly knew you.
Yeah, these two are so funny.
Come on, Noelle. It'll be fine.
So I hear you booked those kids yesterday, the ones who've been driving like lunatics around town. Well, we couldn't just leave them be. Unfortunately, as foreigners, they were able to leave with only a fine. But if it's kept from them from terrorizing the streets for one day, then at least we've accomplished something. Here's hoping it stays that way. Had they been cross-belling, those punks would have been behind bars right now. Then we could really take them to task. Not much we can do otherwise though, not unless the diet makes it possible someday. But yep, till then is uphill sledding for us. I think they're talking about those three from before.
So it seems, I share their sentiment of keeping them off the roads.
Raymond's here, huh?
The tensions at the HQ have been off the wall these days. I can barely take it anymore. Sure, we're not under as much pressure from the diet or top brass, but the state still has a heap of problems to deal with. I seriously need a vacation. When am I going to get to take it easy?
Hang in there, man. Okay, we're not gonna go into the city hall or the former city hall. Wait, did I? Thought I saw something. That was weird.
My hair is naturally curly, but for some reason, it actually gets less frizzy when it's pouring out. That's why I don't mind the rain. What, am I the only one?
I mean, I guess. Good morning. This weather is a little unfortunate, but I, for one, don't mind a little drizzle every once in a while. A rainy crossbell is still better than a sunny elsewhere, I always say. Me personally, I'd rather be back in Liberal. We're going to have a special guest coming by the library later today. I can hardly wait to speak with him. A special guest? Who is it? A man by the name of Nelson. He's a renowned journalist who travels all over the continent. It shouldn't be too long before he arrives. I'd love to introduce you all to him if possible. Meeting a famous international journalist does sound pretty interesting. We'll try to stop by later if we're free. Wait. I'm trying to think. What? That name sounds so familiar for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I seem to make excellent progress with my research when it rains. Maybe the sound of the pitter-pattering helps me concentrate on work instead of all the things that could distract me.
The director has been restless over a Mr. Nelson who's visiting later today. He must be really looking forward to speaking with him.
Got Abby and Shanna here.
Keep going, Mom. What happened next? Thus was Adio's visage filled in tears. The droplets cascaded down upon the earth, spreading throughout the world. The people could do nothing but gaze in silence. I I understand that Reigns is helping to investigate some ruins today. Grace wouldn't stop whining about her trusty assistant being gone. Come to think of it, Rain hasn't been with us for even a year yet. He's become so reliable in such a short amount of time, it's admirable, really. Ugh. They used after Ravache's old compound, huh? Doubt the Empire's going to take it too kindly to an Eastern syndicate gaining a solid foothold right down the street. Ooh, buddy, there's some shady business going down behind the scenes right now. Hey y'all, back on the sleuthing grind today? I guess you could say that. How goes your investigation into Heiyu? Don't ask. It's been like pulling teeth. I tried looking into other potential bidders, but nothing's come up. At this rate, Heiyu's going to snatch the whole compound for themselves. That's what we're afraid of. Well, it's about all I can dig up without sticking my nose into places where it might get bit. I'm staying in the office today and catching up on a few assignments that I've got piled up. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be extra sure to write a piece about the SSS being back in action. If you have any comments or pictures you want me to work in, just send them my way. You're welcome to use a photo from my club if you want. We just had new ones taken for next year's calendar. Anything but that, please. It takes perseverance to walk the path of the noodle. I'm not gonna let a pity bit of rain dampen my spirits. Yeah, but won't it get into the noodles if you're not careful? Neither rain nor snow, nor sleet nor hell can keep me from delivering these packages. Though in a perfect world, I wouldn't have to deal with any storms in the first place. Sir, I'm gonna need you to slow down. Wait, who is that? They look kinda unique. Oh, it's just an NPC. For a second, I was like, what? What does an individual raindrop look like? Maybe I can make one out if I squint hard enough. Okay, we can't go to the IPC because there's a quest, right? No, look at my daughter. It smells so good. Hey, don't open the bag yet, Maylene. That bread is freshly baked. We don't want it to get all soggy. Okay. Oh. Tra-la-la-la. Ever since I was a child, I've always loved the rain. What? You're not about to tell me to act my age, are you? Of course not. You love what you love, and that is okay. So, I heard you all have your own orbital car. You don't have to say a word. Allow me to apologize on Noelle's behalf. I know exactly how she gets when it comes to cars. Mom, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not like that, right, guys? Who's gonna tell her? Well, I wouldn't say she's completely off the mark. Your eyes lit up like septium crystals when you heard the specs. I half expected you to squeal like a schoolgirl. I can explain. Explain what? That your mind went so blank when you saw it that you don't remember any of that? Oh, adios. What's going on? You got... My sister says she doesn't know how to play pretend bracers. Oh well, maybe we could just play house instead. I don't have work today, so I'm spending time with you got. But, I can't say I would make for a good pretend bracer. I mean, you gotta try your best for him at least. Oh! Wait, they're gonna be here? Tsuneda's family is gonna be here? Our boy Bond? So, in short, we wanted to introduce ourselves. I hope we don't end up imposing on you too much, neighbor. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. Come on, Mary, you say hello too. You seem like you have quite the happy family, Bond. Don't be a stranger if you ever need my help with anything. Thank you. That's very kind. Yeah, I'm so glad they're not really leaving. I thought they was like gonna be gone for good. Oh man, I worked so hard to make these products and now they're just going to get all drenched. That is, they would if I didn't apply waterproof finish to everything I craft. I don't sell low quality stuff, you know. My kids take a lot of time and effort. Not many people go shopping when it rains, so you could take your time picking out the highest quality goods. Looks like I'm in for another good haul today. One of our customers said that me and Deans look like a married couple. Honestly, at first I thought they were a couple. I'd only ever thought of us as childhood friends, but now that they said that, I'm starting to get self-conscious about it. Looks like there's a leak in the tent. I have to repair it soon. What's up with Lily, by the way? She's been acting all funny today for some reason. I don't know, maybe go ask her instead of us. Lousy weather we're having today, isn't it? Still no excuse to close up shop though. Let me know if you got any fish to trade. Michelle, how are you doing? We've been getting more and more requests through the Orbital Net lately, especially on days like these. They're pouring in just as quickly as the rain. Only problem is, we're so tied up that we have to reject the low priority ones. Sometimes we forward them to the SSS, so be a lamb and take them off our hands, will you? How about y'all start forwarding the top priority to us, and you take care of the low priority. How about that, Michelle? Yeah, I said it. The SSS is greater than bracers. Let me chill. Hey, look who it is. The SSS. It's been some time since you were in town. Good to see you again, Scott. Wenzel. You two must be bracers. I mean, I would hope they are. Why would they be here? Sitting down. Talented looking ones at that. Hey, you're from that gang in the downtown district. And you, from the look of things, you must be a CGF guardswoman. These are some pretty unconventional recruits you have here. I really don't understand how he knew Novelle, because she's wearing something completely different, isn't she? Well, Ozzy's a given, but how did you know I was a member of the CGF from just a glance?
But I think they were there one time before though, huh? Simple. You don't carry yourself like any police officer I've ever seen. Take it from us bracers. You need to have an eye for these things in this line of work.
Thank you very much for the advice.
For sure, we'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here on. So let's keep up the hustle. I'll be honest with you guys. The one that had the best advice so far was that crazy ass guy we seen with the eye patch. I heard about your efforts in Altair, by the way. Job well done. Pouring blood, sweat, and tears into each and every day is how you get results. Make sure to keep it up.
You guys are a lot more dependable than you were the first time we met.
We'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here on, so let's keep up the hustle. Wait a sec. Arios is in Rimaferia. Lynn and Aeoli are in St. Ursula. It's sad we can't fish.
This ring could be worse, but it doesn't seem like it'll stop anytime soon. What could be taking Mei Ling and Roy so long, I wonder? They were only out for a bit of shopping.
The city budget that had been agreed upon prior to the cult incident has been amended. The new mayor and the speaker played a major role in revising it without conceding to any special interest. People are starting to believe that our government is changing for the better, and it's plain to see why. Sounds like we're getting rain in most of the state today. I better finish up here before the roads get too bad.
Ben tried to make a pass at Risha earlier. I swear that guy's nothing but trouble. She could find a way better man than him any day of the week. No offense to Finn, but I'd never let my best friend settle like that.
Damn. The Shan Shan is ruthless.
Now, dear. A piping hot meal will warm your body right up.
No.
We waited so long for this vacation only to end up getting rained on. Maybe just a drizzle, but I'm freezing something awful.
Sorry to cheat on your grubs, Timus, but Long Law has got you beat. This is good that I'm thinking of putting in another order. Huh? What's a CGF guardsman doing here?
Is that you, Alexei?
Sergeant Major Seeker, fancy meeting you here. I'm on break, so I came to the city to grab a bite to eat.
Why am I not surprised you came all the way here from Tangram Gate just for lunch?
Tangram Gate?
You mean the border at the end of the Eastern Highway? Yes, it's a key strong point of the state manned by the CGF garrison.
Why is he asking this like he doesn't know this?
We recently got a new deputy commander, so all of us have been pretty busy. I shouldn't be complaining though, with how tough your work is, Sergeant Major. We're all rooting for you. Thanks, I appreciate that.
Talk to our boy, is this Roost? The sound of falling rain always gets me feeling depressed. Buck and I are saving little by little, but we're still a long ways away from opening our own shop. Is working part-time like this really getting us any closer to our goal? I mean, it's getting you a lot closer to your goal than had you have not have been doing that. So yes. I tried putting the moves on Shan Chan's friend Risha earlier. I don't think she understood what I was getting at though. She just gave me a usual pleasantries and left for a rehearsal. The girl must be so absorbed in Arkansas that dating's the furthest thing from her mind. Either that or you were beating around the bush and wasn't blunt enough. Those punks with the red tracksuits hardly come by from the downtown district anymore. They had better not be trying to get out of paying off their tabs. Ow, I slipped and fell on a puddle earlier and it still smarts. What? Wait, mind over matter, right? I'll just think the pain away. What the hell are you talking about? Huh. Wait a sec. Okay, so can't go. We can only go to Main's Mountain Path. Okay, I see. So we won't talk to Ashley right away because I think that's what we're supposed to do. I think we're headed to downtown district to speak to Ashley. We're not gonna do that yet. Man, why did it have to rain today? Makes me wish it was drizzling juice instead. Then I could open wide and drink it until my belly bursts. If Vaughn's belly was full of juice, it'd jiggle every time he moved. Just like his dad's after he drinks a bunch of beer. Yeah, these two are two wild kiddos right there. Well, if it isn't Gaither, you seem to be doing alright for yourself. As the business, good I hope. It is, thankfully. Everything's going smoothly so far. Alright, I brought you a cake as a gift. Please enjoy. Well, why thank you kindly. If you're not in a rush, why don't we share some over a cup of tea? Oh, that's nice. I love seeing stuff like that. That's feel-good moments. The feel-good moments, man. Lima, what are you doing, girl? My daddy works at a construction site every single day. Sometimes they keep him there the whole time, too. Just like today. Guess that means he's gonna be coming home late again. Oh. My husband is a construction worker. He's been helping out with the Workers' Tower project everyone's been talking about these past few months. Apparently, the interior is already complete, but the outside still needs a few finishing touches. I'm looking forward to when it's finally completed. Man, rainy days never fail to get me down. My hair is a mess when it's humid. Why can't the weather just be normal? I can take your order if you would like something to drink. No need to be shy. All you have to do is ask. It sounds easy on paper, but there's something about Abbas that makes him a little hard to approach. I mean, the dude is way bigger than everyone else. I think even Jin was intimidating.
You can play billiards as much as you want if no one's using the table. But you'll have to buy a drink first, paying customers only. This rain is making it hard to run errands. Now I've got mud all over me. I'm going to have to change it before I start cooking. Lang's been giving me tips on how to mix up some cocktails. It's pretty involved, but I'm having a good time with it. It's pretty involved. Got ourselves a rare spell of rain today. Couldn't give a crap about getting wet, but moisture is the mortal enemy of any precision instrument. And if you ever fiddled around with mechanical parts, you know the precision is key. And you better not be outside. Okay, it's not. You guys, the SSS, and Vasi too. I'm guessing you guys haven't seen Vol lately. No? Why? Did something happen to him? Well, don't Dino. We've got nothing to say to a spineless jackass who sold out to the damn cops. Now get the hell out of here if you know what's good for you. As you wish. Damn, they're treating Vasi like shit. Understandable though. Damn, Walt was scaring the crap out of me this morning. Why is he so obsessed with Vasi anyway? You think he'd be happy that pain in the ass douchebag skipped downtown? Hey, watch your dumbass mouth, Slash. We couldn't get on Walt's level in a million years. You can't just talk smack about him like that. Besides, we should be focusing on how to shake him out of his funk. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Screw them smug ass testaments. We'll take him down a peg with a vengeance. Woo, hell yeah. Damn, so Wald is going through it, but I told you they were probably... I'd like to understand what their relationship was before all of this. They had to have been boys or something. But all I know is if what they're saying, like Wald hasn't been around, or he was, but he was scaring them. Why is he? Bro, you might be in for something. Yeah, you might have to run the fade or something. You might have to run that fade with him. It's a shame the weather isn't cooperating today. Though I do believe today's showers confined to the area around the city. The sky should be as clear as bell up in Maine's mountain path. It does make me a tad envious, but I'm sure this is merely another one of Adios' whims. A little drizzle won't shake my faith. Alright, I'm back. Looks like tzÄLLy is here. Is that you, tzÄLLy? You're kind of a long ways from the theater. Oh hey, it's you guys. What brings you here, if I may ask? I found her walking around the cemetery without an umbrella. And I invited her into the cabin and fixed up a cup of hot cocoa. Shout out to Quint. Shout out to Gramps. Thanks for giving me a place to wait out the rain, old man. And for the cocoa too. It's really warmed me up. Glad to hear it. But why come to a cemetery in the first place?
Maybe she was making a visit.
Actually, I came over to pray at the cathedral, but I guess I lost my nerve. There was a beautiful cathedral back home too, in Northumbria.
Oh, wow. Wow. Damn, I feel like it's been a while since we heard of Northumbria. Oh my heart, bro. I feel for any of the survivors of Northumbria. Damn, man. To have your place turned into nothing but fucking salt is crazy. Did you say Northumbria?
That's the autonomous state in the northwestern corner of Zamoria. So when you mentioned living in a dump for most of your life, yeah, that's where I grew up. I see. I heard that Northumbria isn't exactly the most hospitable place for a number of reasons. Call it what it is, Gehenna on Earth. It's the kind of place where everyone's in a desperate struggle to survive from one day to the next. The only person you could truly fend for was yourself. Caring for others was a luxury most couldn't afford. Maybe it's just me, but that's the thing about this city that I can't wrap my head around. Sure, it's got its share of dirtbags, but there's also people like Ilya who took a chance on letting me into the troop. And even this old man who went out of his way to help some kid he never met. Since coming here, I've been given the opportunity to train as a performer. So they're planning to have you join everyone else on stage? Wow, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, I guess so. But even now, I still have second thoughts. I never even considered someone like me having a future in theater before. It just didn't seem possible. Sully. It's fine though. I get that there's no point in dwelling on that kind of stuff. And besides, you guys are even weirder than me. I mean, look at you, sticking around to hear me gripe like it's your adios given destiny to help people out.
You think so?
Well, we don't have much of a defense against that. Even among the rest of the police, the SSS doesn't exactly fit the mold. But no matter what anyone says, our leader is definitely the weirdest one.
That's rich coming from you, Wazzy. At any rate, maybe us running into you like this was meant to be. Just know that if you're ever in trouble, you can always come talk to us, okay?
And you're welcome here anytime you want, little miss. I'll be sure to have some snacks on hand next time. Thanks.
Oh.
No offense, but I can't wrap my head around the city sometimes. It's whatever though. I'm just glad I have something to work toward while I'm here. I'm going to do what I can to repay the kindness Ilya's shown me. So this girl is from Northumbria. No doubt she's been through a lot. Don't worry, I won't try to make her my new drinking buddy or anything, but I will be sure to have some snacks on hand next time.
Shout out to Quint. Be it through rain, high winds, or early morning business deals, I never skip out on my daily prayer. I can't stop the routine now that my business is doing so well.
Sister Reese told me that she'd been serving as a sister in Arteria for years before she arrived here. We should be about the same age, but she's so much more put together than I am. I tried to act like some wise mentor ready to show her the ropes, too. I couldn't be more embarrassed.
Oh, hang in there, Juju. Those of us who are free today are giving the cathedral much needed cleaning. It is an old building after all. The only way it will continue to live on as it is if we maintain it. So the girl is taking to helping Sister Marble, has she?
You mean Sister Reese? Yes, she has. She's such a quick learner. Having her at the cathedral has been a great help to all of us.
Is that so? I suppose it's fine then.
Sister Reese seems so quiet and reserved. I was worried that she might have trouble fitting in. But thankfully she and Sister Juju broke the ice yesterday evening while they were on supper duty. They ended up chatting the night away talking about the city's tastiest eateries.
That's the key to Reese's heart.
I see. The curriculum here appears to be quite advanced. Though I suppose that isn't much of a surprise for a city as modern as this. We work with some rather high-level material, it's true, but I think you'll find that children are the same no matter where you go. Yes, that may very well be the case. By the way, Sister Reese, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Would you happen to be the younger sister of Rufina Argent?
Ooh.
You knew my older sister? Just as I thought, I had a feeling you were related when I learned your last name. Your sister helped me numerous times before her passing. Is that so? Say, Sister Marble, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Not another word, dear. You're following the same path she did, aren't you? I owe Rufina more than I can express. Your secret's safe with me, even from the Archbishop. However, may I offer a single word of advice? Don't overexert yourself while you're here, alright? I'm sure your sister would wish the best for you too. I understand. Thank you for your concern.
Oh.
Rufina.
I think with that being said, we have spoken to everyone in this part, I think. Outside of the locations that have a quest that I purposely avoided. We'll get around to those in just a sec. Well, depending on if we continue. I'm not sure not. Because I feel like my voice is starting to give out. But maybe we might continue. Not really sure. But you'll know if there's another video. So I will see you in the next one. Take care.